type of music I'm drawn to is sort of, I think, sparse and maybe a little bit, people say I have a bit of a creepy undertone, but I like to find the beauty in sort of the darker areas. And I don't know if it's because I'm from the prairies, but just hearing the space between the notes and where they connect, and I enjoy it when there's not a lot of distraction. The projects that I'm involved in right now are mainly theremin, learning the theremin and composing for the theremin. It's an instrument that you don't touch when you play it. It's just purely interrupting electromagnetic frequencies, and it's so it has almost an operatic voice quality to it. And my life is so hectic right now, and I think a lot of people are just so busy. Everybody's really overextended, and it's nice to, it's almost like a meditative thing when I play the theremin, and I think it's partly because it just forces you to slow down and just listen to this singular voice. Now that I have two children, their ages 6 and 8, it's a big change for a sort of irresponsible musician, which is what I was before. Life has just become a whirlwind, and it's racing by so fast, and so I just love to play the theremin and just slow everything down. That's probably why I'm such a slow musician. Another project I'm working on is a duo. My husband and I have started a project called Leaf Rapids, which is a town that he grew up in. And it's a small town and very isolated, and hard, cold winters. So this project kind of has that feel, again, with the space and the winter and the isolation, but also the joy of when you come out of your cabin at the end of the winter. In the morning at 40 below, there's a blue so deep it seeps into your dreams. And if fortune smiles, neon green paints the sky while you sleep, right through the loudest colors. Being a mother and a musician and a housewife, I think I used to think it would drive me crazy because I hate housework. Everything changed in such a good way, though, because you felt a little bit less self-centered, and everything wasn't about yourself, which is easy to fall into that trap when you're any kind of artist, probably because you spend so much time promoting yourself, and then you start thinking that you need to create this persona and everything is about you. But when we have our kids on the road, it's kind of about, I guess, staying in the moment. They're always in the moment. We could be waiting in an airport after an 8-hour flight and waiting for the next 8-hour flight to go to Australia or something, and they'll be having a blast in the airport. They bring this sort of special joy and really make you realize that you're on an adventure, because they're always on an adventure. So. If the engine stops its lullaby, you will cry. Something warm in the hum of a galaxy 500. So I drive, so I drive, so I drive, so I drive. We got some neighbors.